Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to Zister City. We find the Bishop Henri. He is in one of the fancier restaurants in Zister City. It is the top floor. The place has been utterly cleared. He sits alone, just at a table, a glass of, well, what looks to be wine in front of him, just casually smoking, awaiting Bishop Chunk to come see him, as the Bishop has been asking for his, well, who knows what he's been asking for him. She'll find out. And the scene starts.
With a ding, the elevator door opens, and you can hear just a creak of the elevator as the man exits. Henri hasn't seen him in some time. He's obviously hasn't physically changed that much. He's tall, the kind of height that comes with horrible health problems. He's also incredibly fat, to put it bluntly, morbidly obese, the kind that only comes with horrible health problems. But somebody, well, evidently at least one of the Time Bandits, thought it was a good idea to embrace him, and this shovelhead has survived. And he moves through. He's wearing a rather heavy coat. If Henri, I'll let you decide yourself whether Henri's got high enough alertness or if he's auspex. Chunk appears to be wearing armor underneath, but he seems very comfortable with it. Probably just a force of habit wearing it these days. And he'll look around when he sees Henri. He'll make his way towards him. A nod of his head. Wait, no, this is Bishop Henri. There will be a degree of a bow. Because he might be a bishop, but Henri is known and respected. So, if they're on the same level, Henri's much higher up that level than Chunk is. Thank you for seeing me so promptly.
Henri smiles at Chunk. Monsieur, how are we?
I got a bit of a pickle, and you might be one of the only men who might be able to help me smash open the jar to get the goodies inside.
Come again? Sit. You can't be standing there.
Will sit on the chair, which creaks alarmingly. You see Chunk trying to keep most of his weight off it, but still, he's a heavy guy.
Would you like something to drink?
No. Thank you for your offer, however. So, I've got a bit of a problem. One of the new Aslamite anti-tribute came in, and I'm not sure if you're worth the Pass of Blood, but he's been rattling on about Hakim and such. I gotta do a little bit of DIY on him. Otherwise, well, there is an Inquisitor in town. I've had words with him about it, as has the individual in question. Came in willingly, so there's hope there. But I lack the education necessary regarding the Aslamites. I've been gathering information on the Camarilla, as they are the group we most commonly interact with, but Aslamites are a bit of a weak point in my education so far.
They are an interesting clan. Most people think they're nothing but savages who drink our blood in the night. Or even worse, some kind of Holy Crusader / terrorist. But they are a deep sect once you get to know them. Their viziers are rather pleasant. I've had the honor of meeting one in my long life.
Viziers. Okay, getting somewhere. But I need to, when it comes to getting somebody off humanity, I know what to do, but I'm honorable accord myself. Don't think it'll work for him, but I need to smash down a few of those walls. Unfortunately, as you know yourself, getting somebody onto a correct path of enlightenment requires breaking down on some of those barriers with the beast.
It does.
How would you suggest I go about doing this?
What path are you trying to help him on? The path of Cain?
I'm hoping I can find a tutor to teach him the path of Cain. I don't think Honorable Accord will be the one for him. Maybe Power and Inner Voice could work if I could, but I'm thinking Cain might be a good substitute.
Asamites are better used to the as weapons, so agreed.
He wants to join the Black Hand, apparently. That's why he came after me in the first place. Wanted to prove his stuff. Hasn't worked out too well for him, but we'll fix him up nevertheless.
Well, only Asuma want to join the Black Hand.
Blood hunts, wild hunts, all the fun.
Is it not written under tenants that whatever the hand does, the rest of the sect follows? Or at least doesn't step in the way.
Oh, well, I'll pay attention to who's walking road the hand anyway.
You can tell by the hand. They keep a little tattoo there.
Yeah, but he's not a member yet. Gotta fix him up before going patting him on the ass and send him off to hang out with those guys.
Yes, definitely.
I doubt they'll accept him if he's got such wild-eyed ideas about housing kisses and exchanging flowers with Hakim.
The Black Hand pick their own. I do not know the inner workings. I've never been a member. So you want to learn about the Asamites, no?
Yes. The better I know them, the more I can help him, whether he likes it or not.
I might have a few things in my little library that could help.
That'd be most appreciated.
Is there anything else you want to learn, Monsieur Chunk?
You have been most gracious with your time. I do not wish to take it up. I know you have far-reaching projects. I keep my eye specifically on Zeuser for the moment. I've been dealing with a few things as well as trying to route the last filthy goddamn hunters. Make some avenues. Got some movement on that. Hopefully we'll be seeing the end of them soon. But you've helped me in this. If at some future point you want me to return the favor, just let me know.
Oh, but Monsieur Chunk, there is so much I can teach you. I stopped at a little all about the Asamite. What else do you wish to learn?
We'll see in future. For the moment, I've got to keep focused and pragmatic. Get this particular issue resolved, then I can move on to ourselves. But I am quite eager to learn. I've gained the knowledge of the Rite up to the stage where a bishop should have a minimum level of knowledge of the rest, even if they were not previously a priest. Thankfully, with the help of the Duke and Yo-Yo and Reverend Sir Yo-Yo and Reverend Sir now Bishop Papa Louis, I've been able to make some gains on that. I've been, as I said, gaining information on the camera. I'd rather convert their members where possible. Better to we might need everybody we can get when the time comes and we have old antediluvians walking around.
Very noble cause. Trying to help the lost sheep see the light. Normally it is far easy just to cull them, but I admire your
as you say, we'll find if they won't come to light. He'll have to be removed.
Of course. And how is your Camarilla going on?
The Camarilla? I know in New York they've been making some gains. Arthur Kane and Papa Louis went out that way, though I think they've been around here. Papa Louis has been a bishop in New York. There's a few that go out every now and again. Some of them come back. That's where this Ishael originally came from. He felt he had to come back to a proper Sabbat city to gain rekindle his spiritual side, which it seems was sorely wanting. Somebody educated that boy wrong. And have to rebuild him, as I said. But that's my interest in New York is, well, unless the beachhead there is lost, my interest is squarely on Zeuster. I don't know if you're aware, but the sewers are once more accessible. The things down there have been dealt with and haven't resurfaced since, so I assume the last of it was ended.
Yeah. Super. Well done.
That chunk won't use up any more of Henri's valuable time since the man's been very, very kind, and apparently he's going loaning one of the books for a time, which Chunk will have to be incredibly careful with, because he doesn't want to damage any of Henri's shit unless he decides to not value his life anymore. So Chunk will start to head away, being quite respectful, bowing once more. I think we'll end the scene there.